the 92 series of Weeks Football Finds Part 2, a series where we go through each of the clubs in the 92 and talk about their history with Gillingham. Today we're going to talk about AFC Bournemouth. Well, first and foremost, Gillingham haven't actually played AFC Bournemouth since 2011. Since then we've had very differing fortunes. Overall, Gillingham have won more games against Bournemouth than they have lost, and technically haven't actually lost to Bournemouth since 2007. It's quite hard to find some notable games, but this one certainly stands out. Bournemouth 3, Gillingham 3 in the FA Cup on 12th of November 2011. Gills were actually 3-1 down and come back in the 90th minute to draw 3-3. This was actually when Gillingham were in League 2 and Bournemouth were in League 1, and the season before Bournemouth got promoted to the Championship. The next notable game is actually the replay. Gillingham won 3-2 at Priestfield, so 11 goals were scored across both ties. The last notable game, 2005-06, just an average game in League 1, but a certain Eddie Howe come off the bench for Bournemouth. It's difficult to find players who have played for both clubs, but Charlie Daniels was actually on loan just for 5 games at Gillingham, and he is quite a famous player for Bournemouth. And Adrian Pennock also spent time at Bournemouth and Gillingham, and for Adrian Pennock's quite a big player in Gillingham's history. So, head-to-head, who's the bigger club? Well, if you'd have asked me in around 2004, I'd have probably said Gillingham. But with Bournemouth's recent history in a Premier League, and it looks as if they might even be challenging for Europe, Bournemouth are definitely considerably the bigger club. Although Gills do have a bigger stadium.